Hey everybody, John Childress, Simi Valley Paranormal, back with another video. This one today is going to be on photographs and orbs. We're not going to discuss orbs particularly. I just have some photographs of them and we'll chit-chat about it a little bit. And we'll save the arguments about orbs for a different video. So anyway, to keep this video kind of short, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, this first video here is... of course, that's me in the picture. And where you see me holding my hand is because somebody told me there was a cold spot, that something had moved across the room and was sitting over there in the corner in that chair. And if you look right above the picture in the top left-hand corner, you will see an orb sitting there. Now, of course, that could have been a reflection of a flash. I don't know. But anyway, just seems kind of a coincidence that there was a cold spot and an orb at the same time. This is a really old photograph that popped up recently. This is my son. He's 27 now, so he's about a year old in that picture. And my daughter found this picture kind of by accident the other day. So anyway, that's him just starting to walk. And then, if you look right there in that red circle, you will see what looks like a face. Now, it either looks like a face or the side of a head to me. Maybe somebody with short hair and their ear there, or it could be a nose if you're looking at it that way. And it almost looks like they were reaching out to grab him to protect him. We've looked at this picture. We can't think of anybody that looked like that at the time that had been deceased. So it could have been a relative that we didn't know. But anyway, this photograph goes in what I called my interesting file. This photograph was taken at the Queen Mary on the Paranormal tour. You can see I'm using dowsing rods in this picture. The reason I had this picture taken was because right there where that orb is, the rods kept crossing. No matter which direction I approached it from, the rods would cross. So I had the photographer take a picture, said take one right now, and this is what came out in it. This was the only one that had it in it using a very high-speed camera. That was the only orb that showed up. This is a picture of a friend of mine. We were in an investigation at an old Indian shelter in a park here. And we took this picture, and I didn't see anything until I got home. Right there, if you take a look at that, it looks kind of interesting. Now, I'm sure it's a play of light and shadows. There's a lot of rocks, a lot of trees around. But as soon as I saw it, that came to mind. Again, could be a coincidence, but again, it's my interesting pictures. This is the same gentleman in a different at a different investigation. This is an old barn at a historical park. He told me at the time to take a picture because there was somebody standing behind him. And as you can see, that's what we got there. The other white lights you see at the end are some holes in the wall and an exit sign, and the red lights are for a security system in there, so they are nothing. But that orb showed up just in that one picture after he told me to take a photograph of him. This picture was taken at an abandoned house. That picture was taken in the pitch dark with a small single lens digital camera. We find it interesting, and a couple of photographers sort of looked at it because, as you can see in the top of the picture, you see the swirling lights. Over to the right, you see the mist. I'm assuming the light in the window is my flash going off. It's a very slow exposure. You can see the mist on the left-hand side also. The thing that catches our eye about it, everything moving, is nothing else is blurred. So if it was moving, it wasn't me moving the camera. Those would have had to have been bugs of some sort. I don't know. You can see everything else, the rocking chair, the horse on the wall, the picture, everything else is in clear focus. Those lights are dancing around though all over the place. So again, that goes in my interesting file. Now this picture, of course, was taken at a purportedly haunted park, and you can see the activity I got on it. There's all kinds of activity going on, other than the fact that actually it was just raining, and that was the flash reflecting off the raindrops, and so we know that that is a nothing picture, but I show it as a demonstration of how you can be fooled into thinking there's a bunch of orbs there. This picture is a haunted gold mine, or purported haunted gold mine. This is a picture I took, and at first I poo-pooed it off and said it was nothing. A photographer friend of mine looked at it and said, well, the problem is you were under an overhang taking a picture down towards the cliff. It wasn't like you were shooting into the sun. I believe the sun was behind me at the time, and that's not lens flare. I thought it was lens flare originally. She seems to think that it's a mist of some sort. So again, I don't know one way or the other. I didn't see it in the camera when I took it. So again, that's one of those that goes in the interesting file. This picture was taken the same place the one inside that house was. This is up above Los Angeles. The light you see on the right-hand side of the photograph is not the moon or the sun. That is actually an orb. The sun had already set, and the moon hadn't quite come up yet. So again, could just be a bug, but it was an interesting photograph all the same. If you look at the rock directly in front of you, you see those two holes. Those are two Indian grinding holes where they would crush acorns and whatnot for the tribe. And this picture was taken at an investigation at a theater that was actually a church at one time, and before that it was actually a mortuary. And so, as you can see, there's a lot of lights going around in this room, and you see those three for sure. And I thought that was a really great picture because those people are a little bit of empaths or have a little bit of psychic ability. I thought we had some cool orbs going until I went through two more pictures and realized that at each one of those spots there is a spotlight pointing at the stage, and those were just reflections off of my camera again. So this is why it's very important to take lots of pictures and to know what's around you so that you can debunk your own photographs. This picture was taken at the ranch, the same as the house in the orb picture. Obviously, you see there's nothing in it, but this picture taken just a couple seconds after it has a couple orbs in it, and the one big one right in the middle. The interesting one with that one is that I had asked them to show themselves because we were pretty sure the place was haunted, but we weren't getting a whole lot of activity. So again, goes in the interesting file. Okay, so like I said, we're not going to discuss the orbs too much. Like I said, two of them, I said, show yourselves, and one said there was somebody behind me, and orbs appeared in the photographs. I don't know what to tell you. The other ones, like I said, they're just ones I've put aside. The one with our son, he's actually 27 now. That's nice if I didn't say that before. So it's a fairly old photograph. It just kind of popped up the other day. We found it and took a good look at it, and it's kind of interesting. But again, good, just, who knows what it is. So again, when you're taking photographs, take a lot of photographs. You have to take the room over and over and over again. You might get a light in the corner, go, oh my God, there's a light in the corner, and not realize, because you weren't paying attention, there's a window off to one side, and it's coming through the shutters of the blinds. So again, take the pictures of the room, take pictures of the whole room, so you can, look and see what's there afterwards. You get a picture of a face peeking around the corner, and you go, oh my God, and you forgot Bob was up ahead of you, peeking around the corner. So it's really important when you take your photographs to know what you're taking photographs of. You can shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot, and again, you're not always going to catch something. It doesn't work that way. Just because somebody says it's haunted doesn't mean it is. So again, I've shot a lot of photographs at cemeteries and never caught a thing. Haven't caught an orb. Haven't caught nothing at a cemetery. But you get pictures all the time from people that say, "Oh, look, there's a guy standing over there by that headstone." So again, it's possible. One of the things I brought up in the first video was that you're not going to probably convince anybody with a picture that you saw a ghost, or Bigfoot, or a UFO for that matter. So, you know, take your pictures, take them serious, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't get discouraged. I show mine to multiple people. I don't mind what people say about them. Tell me what you think, because half the time I think it's lens flare myself. So, you don't want to jump on anything. The 1 out of 1,000 you get that might be really, really interesting. Okay, well, that kind of makes it worth it. So anyway, I said I'll keep this one short and sweet. If you guys have any comments, leave them in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to our videos and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. And we hope you all have a great holiday, Halloween holiday coming up. And everybody take care, be safe, and see you next week.